Brett with another episode of Score the Deal. I am Brett. That right there is my cat Tessie playing with her bird, and we are going to be doing another top 10 video today. So what I do, if you are new to the channel, first off, make sure you are hitting that like and subscribe button down below. Grew over that 70 follower mark this past week, so whoop whoop, thanks for all the new followers. But what I do, I go out and I source items at thrift stores and retail stores, flip them online for a profit on sites like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook, Depop, etc. And this week, I thought I broke my record earlier this year. On my birthday week, I sold over $1,000. Well, I officially have rebroke my record for my best sales week of all time. So I'm super excited to share this video of all the really cool finds I had, some of the biggest flips, including the biggest profit flip that I've ever had, which I include on my past video. But one thing I did want to say, I have one bone to pick before I get into the fun stuff, and I have a bone to pick with eBay. I do not like their offer system on eBay. So what's been going on lately is I've been sending out plenty of offers, which have been drumming up sales, but some of those offers have been accepted by the buyer, and they don't get paid for by the buyer. And then it sits in there for 4 days, I think it is, before you're allowed to send out an unpaid item request, and that will sit for 4 days before finally you get refunded the credit, and your item's basically stuck in limbo during that time. Well, it's unfortunate. Mercari, Poshmark, Facebook all do it right. If an offer is sent, I accept the offer, or the buyer accepts the offer, the money's instantly paid, the transaction is now complete, and I need to send out the item. eBay, that's not the case. They're still protecting their buyers above all and all else, and it's really frustrating as a seller because I had 2 things this week that I sold. Buyer didn't pay, sat in my inventory, need to relist. It's just a bad time for everybody. So eBay, fix your crap. It sucks. But I want to go to the fun stuff, which is the top 10 finds. And these top 10 finds, I had some incredible stuff that's happened this past week. So I'll get started. Number 10, this one is kind of a cheater item. This is one of my wife's old bags. It's a Longchamp designer. I don't know. I guess I paid $0 for it because she had it. She was going to get rid of it. I sold it for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. Came out with $23.42. So for something she was going to get rid of, I ended up selling it. $23, the number 10 item. Not too bad overall. Number 9, a first time I've ever bought this item, first time I ever sold this item, is a pair of Allbirds shoes. I know they're a popular brand of wool shoes, very light, very comfortable from what I hear from a lot of people, and cost between $90 to $100 retail. Well, I found a pair in the thrift store at $10. These things were absolutely immaculate. I don't know if they were more than once around like the store because they were basically brand new, and I sold them as such. So I spent $10.60. I sold them for $42. Cleared $25.68 on Mercari. So really fast flip, took less than 48 hours to sell. So if you find a pair of Allbirds at your thrift store, purchase them. They are good flippers, they are good sellers, they are very lightweight, easy to ship, all the above, and people love them. Number 8, I know this is a pretty good bolo item, is a TI-84 calculator. So if you've ever seen those before, just the graphing calculators you used to have back in high school. This was a TI-84 Silver Edition. No cover on it. Had a little bit of shadowing on the screen, but still, I spent $2.99 on it. I sold it for $35 plus buyer paid shipping on Facebook. And so after everything, I came out to a $31.83 profit on that calculator. So it took a little bit longer than I thought because it did have a little bit of the shadowing. But if you do have the cover and it is in good condition, those are easily $45, $50. They sell in a couple days. Not a problem. Number 7. This was an item I didn't even look up. I just had a feeling. Afterwards, I looked up the comps. I didn't see any comps for this particular item, but I just had a really good feeling. It's a DGK, or Dirty Ghetto Kids, Stevie Williams football jersey. Dirty Ghetto Kids is a skateboarding brand. Stevie Williams is one of their featured skateboarders. But seeing it in a football jersey, I thought it was really neat, and it was a collaboration football jersey with Reebok. And I just thought when 2 brands collaborate together, it usually means a kind of an interesting item. And since there wasn't any solds of these items, I kind of set the market. I listed it for $60, had a couple offers here and there. Finally sold it last night for a $50 offer. So I spent $6.35 after tax, sold it for $50, $33.23. Sometimes you just got to take a chance on an item. It looked something cool and unique. I was willing to make a $6 risk. It wasn't that big a risk. And it turned into a really big reward because it only took about 3 weeks to sell. Number 6, this was an Adidas NMD Blizzard shoe. So Adidas makes a line of shoes called NMD, Really popular line of shoes, but I guess this particular style, the Blizzard all white style, is one that they discontinued, so it makes them a little bit more rare. So I spent a little bit more than I like to spend on shoes. I spent $14.84 on these, but in about a week, I sold them for $69.38, clearing $54.54. That was on eBay, so a very, very good sale. Quick 1 week sale, $50 item, definitely really good. Number 5, another pair of Adidas shoes, which is Ultra Boost shoes. So it was Ultra Boost 19 triple black shoes. Ultra Boosts are very, very good to pick up. They all sell very well. You usually get them pretty cheap at your store. I spent up on these as well. I spent $12, so I guess not too much up on them. But I sold them for $92.99 after about a month. This was from my original President's Day haul that I had. So I made $59.09 after everything. I was really hoping to get to that $100 mark on eBay. I had them listed for $100 because anything over $100 is no fees for the seller. Didn't quite make that mark. I wanted to get them out of there. I want to start getting the inventory churning, especially to keep the momentum for this week. So 59 bucks in my pocket, great. Another Bolo item for you guys right here. So anyone who thinks those TVs with VCRs are just junk, they are not. So I spent $9 on this 13-inch Panasonic TV VCR. Everything worked, tested it right in the store because every single thrift store has VHSs you can test them on, which is nice. So $9. I spent $7 on the box too because I needed a big enough box to fit this guy. So $16.53 spent into this. Sold it for $100 buyer paid shipping on Mercari. The buyer ended up paying $35 shipping, and they ended up living about 20 minutes away from me. So really nice for me that the item didn't have to go very far. I was just a little bit afraid because it is a big fragile item, but didn't have to worry. $100, so cleared $70.27. Sold it in about 2 weeks. So 13-inch televisions, good find. Number 3, this was an item, well, I guess number 3 and number 2 are basically the same item. These are items I was on FaceTime with my dad. I was in the store. I looked these up. These are Little League softball bats. So brand new in plastic from 2011 and 2013. These Easton baseball bats, a -8 and a -10 bat. Usually when I buy bats, I like to buy them in the -3 to -5 because those are more of the high school level, a little bit more popular. Once you start getting into the smaller Little League bats, not to say there's not money in them, just not as much. But these ones, I guess, back in the day, I guess short history of bats is they were composite, which makes them a little bit more valuable. And second, back in the day, there used to be less restrictions on bats, and so balls could fly off the bat at a much higher rate, speed-wise, and so you could hit the ball farther, etc. They have since restricted bats a little bit more where they don't come off because kids were getting hurt. And so anytime you find bats from back in the day, they are a little bit more valuable because people like use them in their softball leagues, etc. And so I bought these two bats, the number 3, number 2 item, for $21.20 each, so $20 brand new. I sold each one of them in less than 3 hours, and I sold them each for $199.99. So the first one, $140.39, and the second bat, $144.85. So thanks, Dad. You helped me make $284 on 2 baseball bats, and that's going to help contribute to my trip to Florida I'm making in a few weeks. So thank you so much on that. And the number 1 item of the week, this is very, very happy about this item right here. So it is a Ken Gardner boat. I showed it in my past video, but a Ken Gardner model boat. So I guess Ken Gardner is basically the Michael Jordan of yacht models, and he made these model boats. And one of the yacht racers from back in the day, this one happened to be a 1992 replica of the Stars and Stripes yacht that they used in racing. However, I looked up comps for these guys, and I was blown away. That for something like this, I wouldn't have even thought to look up 6 months ago. But I was actually on the FaceTime with my dad at the store, and I showed him it, and he said, "Don't even pick up that item. That's dumb. It's not going to sell." So I picked it up. I looked. I typed in the model number, and there's none of this exact one, but other boats like this were going for close to $500. So I put mine up $500, free shipping. 4 days it was up online. And I got full asking price of $500, paid shipping. Only cost $18 to ship to California from Michigan. So I cleared $394.40 from this one item. So brings me to my grand total from these top 10 items, $977.77. brings to a total of $97.77 per top 10 item. Overall for the week, because I know those stats are good, I sold 32 items in a 7-day period, so about 4.5 items per day. I sold 14 on eBay for $892, 7 on Facebook for $115, and 11 on Mercari, my best Mercari week I've ever had, for $226. Yes, that is all profit. So the profit that came out to $1,234. Total profit per item, $38.59. Absolutely insane week. So a lot of really good thrift store finds, a lot of good shoe flips in there. I actually sold one retail item that I retail arbitrage. I had a set of 2 pairs of underwear that I sold from retail arbitrage. I had 2 items that I sold locally on Facebook as well, which were two shirts that I've had for a long time. So overall, really good, well-rounded week. 32 items to me. I'm just going to give myself some credit, but appreciate you guys checking out the video in this What Sold video. I know it was 10 items. I know this video is over 11 minutes, so thanks for sticking around to the end. If you like what you saw, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below your favorite item that you saw. Tell me something unique you found that you just decided to buy on a whim, or you looked up surprisingly in the thrift store and was like, holy crap, it's $500 boat money. Tell me down below in the comments. I'd like to see it. But again, thanks so much, guys. Good times, good finds.